Hello and welcome back to our readings of Sri Aurobindo's Savitri. We are in Canto 1, The Birth and the Childhood of the Flame, Book 4, the Book of Birth and Quest, verses 70 through 75. A calmness neared as of the approach of God. A light of musing trance lit soil and sky, and an identity and ecstasy filled meditation's solitary heart. A dream loitered in the dumb mind of space. Time opened its chambers of felicity. An exultation entered under hope. An inmost self looked up to a heavenlier height. An inmost thought kindled a hidden flame. And the inner sight adored an unseen sun. 3 thoughtful seasons passed with shining tread, and scanning one by one the pregnant hours, watched for a flame that lurked in luminous depths, the vigil of some mighty birth to come. Autumn led in the glory of her moons, and dreamed in the splendor of her lotus pools, and winter and dew time laid their calm cool hands on nature's bosom, still in a half sleep, and deepened with hues of lax and mellow ease the tranquil beauty of the waning year. Then spring, an ardent lover, leaped through leaves, and caught the earth bride in his eager clasp. His advent was a fire of irised hues. His arms were a circle of the arrival of joy. His voice was a call to the transcendent sphere, whose secret touch upon our mortal lives keeps ever new the thrill that made the world, removes an ancient sweetness to new shapes, and guards intact, unchanged by death and time, the answer of our hearts to nature's charm, and keeps forever new, yet still the same, the throb that ever wakes to the old delight, and beauty and rapture, and the joy to live. His coming brought the magic and the spell. At his touch, life's tired heart grew glad and young. He made joy a willing prisoner in her breast. His grasp was a young god's upon earth's limbs, chained by the passion of his divine outbreak. He made a body beautiful with his kiss. Impatient for felicity, he came, high fluting with a coil's happy voice, his peacock turban trailing on the trees. His breath was a warm summons to delight. The dense voluptuous azure was his gaze. A soft celestial urge surprised the blood, rich with the instinct of God's sensuous joys. Revelled in beauty, a cadence was abroad, insistent on an rapture thrill in life. Immortal movements touched the fleeting hours. A godlike packed intensity of sense made it a passionate pleasure even to breathe. All sights and voices vow a single charm. The life of the enchanted globe became a storm of sweetness and of light and song, a revel of color and of ecstasy, a hymn of race, a litany of cries, a strain of choral priestly music sang, and swung on the swaying censer of the trees. A sacrifice of perfume filled the hours. Thank you.